Welcome to Dropout Presents. Dropout's come a long way, hasn't it? I was just thinking about in 2011 when I first worked for this company, back when it was called College Humor. I did this sketch called The 6 Girls You'll Meet at Home. And in that, I played a guy named Asian Dad. And I've played a wide array of characters for this company since then, like Kim Jong-il or Kim Jong-un to Kim Jong-il to North Korean businessman number 1 to Kim Jong-il, and most memorably, Kim Jong-un. And now, enjoy Chris Grace as Scarlett Johansson, as Chris Grace as Scarlett Johansson, as Chris Grace as Scarlett Johansson.
Hello, my name is, sorry, I just want to break out of this show for just one more second. Scully, we are going to go off script just a little bit here, if that's cool. We'll get back to, I think, this cue later on. I wanted to pay tribute to my mother because actually, 1 year ago today, my mother passed away. And so I just wanted to say thank you so much. I mean, it's amazing that she never got to see me in this place. She was the one who really encouraged me to be an actor. My name is Chris Shea, but she really encouraged me so much. I took her name, Grace, as my stage name. And I just wanted to take a moment to say how much I appreciate her. And I actually did, before she passed away, I did get to have some pretty meaningful conversations with her. I visited her in Houston. And,
Should I do another one?
So,
yeah, let's do another one.
this is a QLab error. Scully, can you stop that from playing? And
It's frozen.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
It's just
Welcome to Dropout Presents, a new series. Oh my God, I'm so hungry.
You know what? Could we? What if we order
Let's
food
try to
now?
stay emotionally
And
where we
then,
are.
when we're done, it'll be delivered.
Okay. So, my mom was dying, and I went to.
Hi, I want to get a large pepperoni and mushroom.
It's just I went to visit.
Well, Jonah,
her.
what do you want?
I'm just gonna talk over it if that's cool. 'Cause I don't know. So,
Do you still have those baked pasta
this
dishes?
was a truly special moment to me. It was quite
Why?
sacred, and they're the
Yeah,
child.
I'm at
a little
West Sunset,
almost like they're
5th
smaller
floor.
in a way.
Company is called Dropout.
And
Just look for the door that says drop out.
I think my mother didn't. She wasn't.
Dropout.
Sorry.
Dropout.
It just.
Dropout.
Okay. So, my mom was dying, and
Dropout.
Yeah.
it can't be.
It's a streaming content network.
Okay.
What do we have? It's like,
Oh God.
you know, YouTube.
It's like YouTube, except you have to pay and there's less stuff to watch.
Cool. 30 minutes. Oh, awesome. Oh, great. Okay, thanks.
Anyway, my mother was dying. My mother's dying? Or... I did get to have a last conversation with my mother. I think we both knew it was sort of like the last time we were going to talk to each other. And it was very meaningful because I got to hold her hand and she told me that she was proud of me.
Yeesh.
And
Really doing this dead mom stuff, huh?
okay.
That's what I've come to.
My mom did die. I didn't make this up for
She
the show.
died. She definitely
Okay.
died.
So,
I was just hoping I would come up with something more moving and trenchant at the end of this show than my mommy died, the end.
Okay, could you just stop talking?
Well, no, I'm not going to stop talking. I'm the creator of the show. I'm Chris Grace.
I'm Chris Grace.
No, you're Chris Grace with quotes around it. You're this raw nerve exposed on stage, trying to get validation. Think of it this way. I'm the composer, you're the instrument. I'm ahead of you. We filmed this ahead of you because I wrote the show.
But I am performing the show.
There is no world where the version of you on stage right now is the authentic Chris Grace. You are on a stage wearing a costume, playing a version of yourself, trying to get people to like you in the parking lot of an In-N-Out or wherever you are. I'm the actual Chris Grace. You're not even Chris Grace. You were born Chris Shea, and you changed your name because, I don't know, it sounded
told
too
you. You knew
Asian
that. I
or
said that
whatever.
already.
That was your decision.
I
I don't know
gotcha.
what it is.
I
It's not
mentioned
my
that
business. That
already.
was your
So,
decision. You could have ended this show any way that you wanted to, but you keep dodging the ending because you have no answers to the questions that you keep raising. You know what? You have no power here anyway, because I can restart the show any time that I want. Watch. 3, 2, 1. Welcome to Dropout Presents. This show is brought to you by Chris Grace's mother, who gave up everything that she had in China to provide a better life and opportunity for her family in America, and then she died before her son did anything significant.
That's not true. That's not true. Because before my mom died, I did a show called Superstore. So.
Yeah. But you never watched it. You have no idea who you are. And you have entered an industry that is influenced, if not wholly defined, by people knowing who you are. And now, please enjoy Chris Grace as Scarlett Johansson, as Chris Grace, as Scarlett Johansson, as Chris Grace.
Welcome to the Elysian Theater.
As Chris Grace, as Scarlett Johansson, as Chris Grace.
I know who I am.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Dropout Presents. You know her from Asteroid City,
from Broad City, from Superstore, from Jojo Rabbit. It's Chris Johansson. Please enjoy Scarlett Johansson as Chris Grace, as Scarlett Johansson, as Chris Grace, as Scarlett Johansson. Hey, welcome back to Dropout Presents. You know from Iron Man 2 and Pen 15, it's Scarlett Grace.
That brings us to round 3, where our players will now hold hands and jump into the abyss together. Ross.
Yes, sir.
Paul.
Yep.
Sorry, what was your name again?
My name is.
Anyway, your prompt is a middle-aged Chinese man attempting to kickstart his floundering career by creating a sad, self-referential one-person show.
It's very kind that it says middle-aged.
What is going on?
Ladies and gentlemen, what you're about to see tonight is a bummer, but I'm in it a lot.
This is like about me.
Who even are you?
Sorry.
We all have a story to tell, and sometimes those stories need to be shared with the world. Good evening. I'm Vic Michaelis, back with another edition of Very Important People. Please introduce yourself.
I.
Your name.
What?
Any name.
I don't know.
Could be anything you want. How about Doug?
Hello, my name is.
Alan? Oh, okay.
Sorry, there's nothing on this.
Next secret. Who says one thing but does another, doesn't know who they are, and is just a general hypocrite?
That guy in the corner?
Who?
Oh, yeah.
Who is that?
Scarlett Johansson.
Johansson.
No, I'm.
Yes.
Sorry. Hello, my name is.
Yeah, you're Scarlett.
That's Scarlett Johansson
Hello.
from all those movies.
Hello, my name is Chris. Scarlett Johansson.
I'm Chris Grace. Maybe if I break the fourth wall enough times,
please
the audience will
Chris
sort of
Grace.
zone out.
As Scarlett Johansson. As
I'm Chris Grace. Are
as
you ready
Scarlett
to get bummed
Johansson,
out?
As Chris Grace, as Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, perfect.
as
You're
Chris
here.
Grace,
All
as
right,
Scarlett
gastronauts, your challenge was to create a cookie that looks exactly like this judge.
Kendra, I love how you made it look just like
You did that in 30 minutes?
That's not what I look like, though.
it looks exactly like
That's
you.
not me at all.
This
Scarlett
is
Johansson.
you.
That's not me.
I'm looking it in. I'm looking at you. I'm looking it in. I'm looking at you. I'm looking it in.
As Chris
I'm looking at
Grace.
you.
Hello, my name is.
I'm Chris
You, I'm
Grace.
looking it in. I'm
Don't
looking
even try
at
to
you. I'm
deny it.
looking it in. I'm looking at you. I'm looking it in. I'm looking at
Scarlett
you. I'm looking at you. I'm looking it in. I'm looking at you. I'm looking it in.
I'm Chris
I'm looking at
Grace.
you. I'm looking it in.
Hello, my name is. My name is. This show is not a hit job. This show hasn't started yet. So you're not allowed to judge anything that's happened up to this point. I'm sorry. I thought just that by like being up here and being vulnerable that you would relate to this stuff, but it actually strikes me as somewhat irresponsible to bring up this stuff like racism and my mother and not have any concrete actions that you could take to fix any of this stuff. The show always falls apart at this point. It's because I've been lying to you the whole time. Because I'm not actually Chinese.